Okay, hello. I'm basically doing this recording so that, because from the development I've been doing on the hair, I've noticed that it would be quite useful and handy to have some additional control over it, as opposed to just letting the dynamics do all of the work. So if I quickly put quickly key this. Okay, so if I play this back, you can see what's happening there, and basically you can alter all of these settings by going into the outliner, clicking on the particle dynamic, and then going through all of this, which is relatively easy, but then you'd also end up having to do some other stuff, which is basically, if you see that little grey dot, I'll make that a little bit bigger. So there's little grey dots there, well, big grey dots now. They're the particles that are controlling it. So if I want to change certain weighting, see it's got a weight at the moment at 0.6. You don't want to have to go through all of that just to change the weighting. So what I've done is I've done this little script that basically you can change all of those things quite quickly in here. So at the moment that's weighted at 0.6, and that's particle 2. So if I change that to 0.2 and then hit set weighting, refresh, and you can see it's now set at 0.2. And what I've done is I've done it so that it's equal. So basically this one here will be exactly the same as the particle weighting on this one. So there we go, particle 2.2. But you do have some individual controls over it. At the moment there's only a few. There's goal smoothness for both of them, and then there's goal weight for both of them. So if I press play, I'll rewind it, move that. So you can see their movement. If I increase that one, you can see it's affected this one here quite dramatically. So you can try and find the best setting for each particular thing, because from scene to scene you won't always have the same settings for the hair, because it's quite difficult to get them right for every single motion. So yeah, you can just mess around with these and then change the weighting of it as well. So you'll just get some different control. I haven't got this working yet, but basically what this will do is, if I go back to the beginning, you can see that it's pulling here at the moment. So if I go up to the solvers and I do interactive playback, actually, wait. Now do the interactive playback. Oops. Going a bit crazy because this is set a bit too high. 0.5. So basically we want to get it to quite a good resting position. So it's more in line with the actual shape of the head now. So, and then what you'd do is you'd select the two, and then you'd set for selected. So now if I go back to frame 1, it starts there as opposed to having all the crazy stuff. A little bit of work, but getting there. Okay, thank you.